Welcome to AffairsCloud. My name is Vikas Rana. We are one-stop solution for current affairs. You can find our Crack Current Affairs course on our application exclusively for current affairs, where you will be getting daily, weekly and monthly current affairs on regular basis. You can use code VIKAS10 to get additional 10% discount while purchasing the course. This video is available both in English and Hindi. The timestamp for both English and Hindi are mentioned in the description of each video. You can contact us on the number provided or mail provided. Also follow us on Telegram and Instagram, and the link for the same is provided in the description of each video. Also students, we have started a new initiative that is of handwritten notes. It is helpful to understand the news daily, time saving and very useful for your revision. We aims to cover 15 questions via handwritten notes in upcoming bank exams. These handwritten notes are available on daily current affairs content PDF at our mobile application and website careerscloud.in. Only our Crack Current Affairs subscribers will be able to access these handwritten notes. A sample PDF of the handwritten notes will be available in the description. Hello students, how are you all? I hope you are all good. So students, in this video we will be discussing important current affairs for banking and finance for November month. Let's start. First is, which state has recently received $241.3 million loan from Asian Development Bank that will enhance the power distribution in the state? It will be your West Bengal, right? The loan is worth $241.3 million received by Asian Development Bank, and this will enhance the power distribution, better infrastructure there, right? And you will be seeing, according to Asian Development Bank, the West Bengal distribution system strengthening program, it will increase or it will improve the electricity distribution for more than 9 million consumers in the 7 districts of West Bengal. Next, which among the following NBFC was not banned by RBI from sanctioning and disbursing loans in October 2024? So it is Bandhan Financial Service Limited, right? This is the NBFC that was not banned by RBI for sanctioning or disbursing the loans. Rest of them were sanctioned or rest of them were banned. Next, what is the total number of entities in RBI alert list after adding 13 more firms in the list in October 2024? So what is the total number of entities in the RBI alert list? It is 88. As per the RBI, the entities in this alert list are neither authorized to deal in the forex under the FEMA Act of 1999, right? And this alert list also includes the names of entities, various platforms and websites which are promoting unauthorized entities of these ETPs, that is your electronic trading platforms, right? We know that in India now trading is taking a huge place, right? Means that individuals, youth are more and more inclined towards trading, right? So they are losing a lot of money in these platforms, right? And in forex, when we are trading, we lose the money in the foreign currency pair, right? That is sometimes in USDT or some other, correct? So to stop that, to stop the outflow of the money in these illegal application, in these illegal trading platforms, this step was taken, and the total entities in this list is now 88. Next, which bank has recently inaugurated the first branch in Singapore to avoid banking services? It is HDFC Bank Limited, right? To provide the banking services in Singapore, HDFC Bank, they have inaugurated the first branch, and that was inaugurated from that will be coming into effect from 15th of October 2024. It started. The branch was inaugurated by Rakesh Singh, the group head of International Banking Investment Banking. Next, which state has recently received a loan of $434.25 million by Asian Development Bank to boost the renewable energy sector? It is Assam state that has received this loan of $434.25 million from Asian Development Bank, and the project incorporates battery energy storage system to ensure stable and reliable energy supply. This system will help manage peak power demand and also maintain grid stability. Next, which insurance company has recently launched the Promise for Future, a non-linked participation plan that provides policyholders with a combination of life protection and saving? It is Canara HSBC Life Insurance Company, and this Promise for Future, that is a ULIP, right? It provides dual benefit of long-term protection and the opportunity to benefit from the returns generated in the participating fund of the economy. Next, which organization has recently mandated NBFCs to ensure that at least 25% of their borrowing comes from the capital market instrument? So which is it? It is RBI, Reserve Bank of India. Correct. The capital market instruments includes your commercial papers, non-convertible debentures, external commercial borrowings, and many others. Next, which bank has recently approved a loan of 300 million euro fund to Bangalore suburban railway project in Bangalore, Karnataka? So it is European Investment Bank, that is EIB. This suburban railway project, it will span across 149 kilometers. This will consist of 4 dedicated rail corridors that will ensure efficient connectivity. Also, the project will include the construction of 58 stations and 2 depots. Next, SEBI, they have recently allowed the Indian mutual funds to invest in the overseas mutual funds or unit trusts that shall not exceed dash of their net asset. That should not exceed the 25% of their net asset. Also, this move is aimed at facilitating ease of investment in the overseas mutual funds, which will bring transparency in the manner of investment and will also enable the mutual funds to diversify their overseas investment. Next, UAE has committed nearly dash to establish food parks in India to bolster food security for the UAE. So, UAE has committed nearly $2 billion, right? And this is a strategic partnership where $2 billion will be invested in India to establish food parks in India. Also, UAE became the India's 4th largest investor with FDI totaling to $3.35 billion in 2023. Next, the designation of the Central Nodal Officer under the Unlawful Activities Prevention Act of 1967 was changed from Additional Secretary to which position? It was changed to Joint Secretary. That means the Additional Secretary, it was changed to Joint Secretary. Next, which bank has recently raised 5,000 crore rupees through their first Basel III compliant AT1 bond issuance for the current FY25 at a coupon rate of 7.98%. That means this is the interest rate that will be given for this particular AT1 bonds. Question asked here is that which bank has launched these 5 crore rupees AT1 Basel III compliant AT1 bonds? They were launched by State Bank of India, SBI, and the coupon rate here is 7.98%. And here these bonds are rated AA plus, right? That is a stable outlook from the CRISIL rating. Next, which company has been recently barred by SEBI from participating in securities market due to alleged fund diversion and misrepresentation of the company's financial records? Which is that company? It is One Life Capital Advisors Limited. They have been barred by SEBI from participating in the securities market because of the diversion and misrepresentation of the financial records of the company. Next, which bank has recently issued the first biodiversity and nature focused bond worth $100 million to fund the vital conservation projects across Asia and the Pacific? It is Asian Development Bank, ADB, and the fund is worth $100 million. The bond was announced during the 16th Conference of Parties that was held in Cali in Colombia, and this is a 10-year bond that was issued under the Asian Development Bank's guidance. Next, according to RBI's half-yearly report released in October, the foreign exchange reserves has increased from $646.42 billion to dash in September 2024. It has been increased from $646.42 billion to $705.78 billion. Next, the RBI has recently announced that any entity seeking authorization or recognition as a central counterparty should have at least a net worth of 300 crore rupees. As per the revised regulations, every authorized central counterparty, right, they have been mandated to submit an audit net worth certificate at the end of the financial year from the statutory audit within the 6 months of the closure of the financial year. Also, it is mandatory for every authorized central counterparty to consist a regulatory compliance committee of the board, which will be chaired by the independent directors. Next, which bank or financial institution have recently provided $400 million loan to Bajaj Finance Limited to expand access to climate finance for electric vehicles and energy efficient consumer goods? It is your International Finance Corporation. This is an arm of World Bank. Here the loan is a part of the Bajaj Finance Limited's $1 billion fundraising initiative that will expand their access to climate financing for electric vehicles and energy efficient consumer goods in India. Next, which insurance company has recently launched 5 new insurance plans to ensure its retail health insurance product. It is Tata AIG General Insurance Company Limited, and these product they will include coverage for mental well-being, OPD expenses, female health care, cancer care, unlimited restoration of the sum insured, and each of the riders offers more than 60 benefits here. Next is which bank has recently launched new feature to track the status of international money transfer in real time in collaboration with Swift. Swift is a mode of payment system that is of established by USA, right? And almost all of the world's trade take place using Swift. Recently, Russia was banned through by or banned using the Swift because of the war that was going on between Russia and Ukraine, right? So recently, which bank has launched a new feature to track the international monetary transfer in real-time collaboration with Swift? It is IDFC First Bank, right? And with this service, IDFC First Bank, it became the first Indian lender to offer live tracking of cross-border transactions. It is available on both the bank's mobile application and internet banking platform. Next, the World Bank has approved Dash loan to support the Kerala's agriculture sector through Kerala Climate Resilient Agri Value Chain Modernization Project, that is your KARA project. Right, this is of World Bank. Question asked is World Bank has approved how much loan to the KARA project? It is $200 million loan has been approved for the KARA project. Next, which bank has recently signed a $200 million loan with the Government of India to provide upgradation of water supply, sanitation, urban mobility and other urban services in the state of Uttarakhand. It is Asian Development Bank, right, where you will be seeing in Uttarakhand $200 million will be received for the development of that particular area. Also, it is European Investment Bank. They will be co-financing the project with $191 million additionally. Next, which organization has recently collaborated with Indian Banks Association to facilitate the auction of assets under the liquidation process through eBCRE platform? So this eBCRE platform was launched, and question asked is that which organization collaborated with Indian Banks Association for the auction of the assets under the liquidation process, right? In this you will be seeing that the properties, right, on which there were loan but the owner was not able to pay back the loan, these such properties will be auctioned here, right? And it will be very good for the investors also to invest in these properties, correct? So which organization collaborated with Indian Banks Association? It is your Insolvency and Bankruptcy Board of India. Next, name the digital gold investment platform that was launched by Geo Financial Service Limited. It is Smart Gold, right? This was launched by Geo Financial Service Limited. This is a digital gold investment platform which will be accessible through the Geo Finance application, right? That is your Geo app. Also, the new offering will enable the customers to purchase 24 karat physical gold anytime with a minimum amount of 10 rupees. Next, which company has recently launched a co-branded credit card in partnership with RBL Bank Limited? It is your Mahindra and Mahindra Financial Service Limited. This will be the first co-branded credit card offering for Mahindra Finance. Next is, what is the maximum investment limit for a foreign portfolio investor according to the recently introduced RBI's operational framework for reclassification of the investments by foreign portfolio investors to foreign direct investment? So what is the maximum investment limit for FPI? It is 10%. Right, under the existing foreign exchange management non-debt instrument rules of 2019, an investment that will be made by the foreign portfolio investors should not exceed 10% of the total paid up capital on a fully diluted basis. Next, which bank has recently partnered with Tata Power Renewables Energy Limited to provide accessible solar financing for MSEs? That is your IndusInd Bank. Here, the partnership will provide collateral-free solar financing to the MSEs by offering loans ranging from 10 lakh rupees to 2 crore rupees, right? And here they can pay back the loan till 7 years, and they require a 20% margin and come up with various competitive interest rates also for them. Next is, which of the following payment aggregators have recently received a prepaid payment instrument license from RBI? It is Cash Free Payments. They have received this prepaid payment instrument PPI license from RBI, and as per the RBI, they have issued this PPI license to 46 such entities. This PPI license, this will help the cash free payments to build offerings that let internet business retain and grow their user base. Next, which bank or organization has recently expanded their foreign exchange foreign exchange forex reporting requirements to include spot deals in the trade repository of the Clearing Corporation of India of Indian forex market. So RBI, they have recently expanded their foreign exchange reporting requirements to include the spot deals here. A spot deal is basically a deal in that forex, right? It is a transaction where two currencies are exchanged at the current market rate, with settlement typically occurring within the 2 business days. And here a foreign exchange deal is considered a spot deal when it is settled within the 2 business days of the transaction being agreed upon. Here RBI aims to ensure transparency and data completeness from the forex market that will help to manage the risk and maintain market stability. Next, RBI has extended the deadline to implement the cassette swap mechanism for money replenishment in ATMs to dash. So this RBI, they have extended this cassette swap mechanism for money replenishment in ATMs to 31st of March 2025. Take a note of this. The banking regulator has granted an exemption for cash recycle machines from cassette swap requirement for money replenishment. Next is, what are the names of the new financial products that were launched by Karnataka Bank Limited? So Karnataka Bank Limited, they launched the 2 new products. What are they? They are your KBL Peak and KBL Genius. These are the 2 products that were recently launched. Next, which bank has recently launched e-bank guarantee facility in partnership with National E-Governance Service Limited to replace the paper-based BG insurance, that is bank guarantee insurance issuance process, with e-stamping and e-signatures. So which bank is it? It is your Punjab and Sindh Bank that has recently launched this e-bank guarantee facility, right? And this will be replacing the paper-based bank guarantee issuance, as it takes longer time, and these online e-bank guarantees, they will be issued within 1 to 2 business days. Next, which bank have been recently designated as the domestic systematically important banks by Reserve Bank of India? They are your State Bank of India, HDFC and ICICI Bank. They are considered as domestic systematically important banks. These are considered banks that are too big to fail. So if there is any emergency or cash crunch going on, then the government will be interfering, RBI will be interfering here to save these banks from being liquidated. Next, SEBI has directed all qualified stockbrokers to offer either the facility of trading in the secondary market using the UPI block mechanism or the 3-in-1 trading account facility. When this facility will come into effect? So this will be coming into effect, or it has came into effect from 1st of Feb 2025. The new direction for the qualified stockbrokers here will come into effect from 1st Feb. And here, as per the direction, these QSBs, that is qualified stockbrokers, are now required to offer one of the facilities in addition to the current mode of trading. A UPI block mechanism, it will enable the client to trade in the secondary market based on the block funds in their bank accounts. Next, which bank has recently announced the investment of additional 5,113 crore rupees in India operation to support the expansion effort? It is your Deutsche Bank of Germany. Next, which organization has partnered with State Bank of India to launch the SBI Innovation Hub? It is APIX, right? This is a platform connecting the financial institutions and fintech during the Singapore Fintech Festival that was held from 6th to 8th of November in Singapore. And the main aim of this SBI Innovation Hub is basically to offer platform for the fintechs, various startups, right, so that they can perform innovation. Next, which organization has recently added a 10-year sovereign green bonds to the list of specified securities for non-resident investors under the fully accessible route? It is Reserve Bank of India, RBI. Next is, which company has recently partnered with Yes Bank Limited and NPCI to launch their own co-branded credit card? It is Rio Money that has launched this, or they have partnered with this Yes Bank and NPCI to launch their own co-branded credit card. Next, so students, that's all for the day. Now let's move to some revision part that will be beneficial for your learning. Next, which department under the Ministry of Finance has kept the interest rate on small savings schemes unchanged for the third quarter of FY25? So which is it? It is your Department of Economic Affairs, right? This is for the third consecutive time, right, of FY that the interest rate on these small savings schemes has remained unchanged. Next, who gave a warm send-off to 7,000 km Vayu Veer Vijeta car rally from New Delhi to mark the 92nd anniversary of the Indian Air Force? So Rajnath Singh, our defense minister, right, he recently gave this warm send off to Vayuveer Vijeta. Next, which state has recently become the first state to get Niti Aayog's Women Entrepreneurship Platform chapter? So, which state is it? It is Telangana state. Right? This WEP Telangana chapter was launched by BVR Subramaniam, the CEO of Niti Aayog. And here, this hub or this WEP, right? This is an initiative that is a platform that was set up, or basically we can say the main objective of this is to support the women entrepreneurs in Telangana. Focus will be on mentoring, financially helping them, and also skill development of those women. Next, on October, Union Minister Ashwini Vaishnav, Union Minister of Railways, attended the 40th Raising Day Parade of the Dash in Nasik, Maharashtra. So he attended the 40th Raising Day Parade of what? It was the 40th Raising Day Parade of Railway Protection Force, that is RPF. Right, as the chief guest, he honored 33 Railway Protection Force personnel with police medals, also with the Jeevan Raksha medals for their courageous efforts. Next, which state traditional products have recently received the GI tag by the GI registry? So recently it was Assam, correct, that recently got the GI tag for 8 products. These 8 products are the traditional food items, unique varieties of rice beer, right, and that reflects the practices of a Bodo tribe. Correct, take a note of this. Products such as Johu Gishi, Nafam, Ondla, Guakha, Narzi, these are the some products here. Next, which organization or ministry has recently launched Anna Darpan, a new digital platform that will replace the Depot online system? So it is FCI, Food Corporation of India. They have recently launched this Anna Darpan, a new digital platform that will replace the Depot online system. Next, the Department of Telecommunication in collaboration with TSP has recently introduced an advanced system design to identify and block incoming international soup calls. So what does this TSP stands for? TSP is your telecom service provider. So P here stands for provider. Right, this system will identify and block the incoming international calls that are designed to show Indian mobile numbers, and this mechanism will be crucial for preventing various scams that are happening. Next, which institute has been awarded with the accreditation 689-90-N by the Capacity Building Commission under the National Standards for Civil Service Training Institutes? So which is that institute? It is your Regional Labour Institute of Chennai, Tamil Nadu, and it has received the certificate of accreditation with the grading of Uttam. So remember this also. Next, for which disease the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare announced significant enhancements to nutritional support under Niksha Poshan Yojana? So under TB, that is tuberculosis, it affects your lungs, right? And here under this 1000 rupees per month per patient will be provided for their treatment. Next, which state has recently become the first state in India to implement a new administrative structure called co-districts? So this co-districts has been implemented by Assam and became the first state in India to launch such a co-district initiative, right? Such 21 such co-districts were launched across Assam with an aim of bringing governance and administrative work closer to the citizens' home. This will basically streamline the delivery of various services such as certificate issuing, ration cards, land permits, government approvals, and many more. Next, in which state Prime Minister Narendra Modi has recently virtually laid the foundation stone for the development projects in the state worth 7,600 crore rupees? It is Maharashtra state, right? And here remember, PM Modi also laid the foundation stone for the upgradation of Dr. Baba Sahib Ambedkar International Airport, that is in Nagpur, Maharashtra, with an estimate cost of 7,000 crore rupees. He also laid the foundation stone of the new integrated terminal building at Shirdi Airport, costing over 645 crore rupees. Next, which country has recently been officially declared free from trachoma, a contagious bacterial infection by the World Health Organization? It is our India, and our country became the third country in Southeast Asian region after Nepal and Myanmar to achieve this feat, to be becoming free from trachoma. Next, in which state India's first modern Gaushala with biocomposed natural gas plant was inaugurated by Prime Minister Narendra Modi? So where is this new
modern Goshala located? It is located in Madhya Pradesh. Take a note of this, right? And this Goshala is established over in 2 hectares of area.